Hey there my fellow Commander players, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. Are you looking for a blue commander that is enjoyable to play? Look no further. In this video I'm sure you'll find a commander that's interesting enough to get your deck brew on. From the quirky and unique to the ever powerful, I'm hoping in this video that there's the commander for you. Before we start, let's quickly talk about my friends at Pyramid Designs. They make fantastic playmats with amazing artwork. Their playmats are made of great care and are incredibly durable. So if you're looking for a top-notch playmat up your Commander games, then I've got a great discount code for you and it's really easy to claim. Simply click the link that pops up now in the right hand corner of my YouTube video and it will direct you to a landing page which is offering an exclusive offer on Pyramid Design playmats for my YouTube viewers. Simply claim the coupon, add your email and away you go. You can even find the link in my YouTube description. I also recently made a Patreon, feel free to check it out, the link is in my description below. Okie dokie, without further ado, let's dive into these blue commanders. Number 1, Octavia, Living Thesis. A legendary element octopus creature that costs 2 blue and 8 generic mana to cast. It has 8 power and 8 toughness and says the following. This spell costs 8 generic mana less to cast if you have 8 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard. Ward 8 generic mana. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, target creature has base power and toughness 8/8 until the end of turn. Ah yes, the mighty Octavia. Please don't let the massive mana value deter you from this octopus, as you can very easily diminish the amount of mana needed to cast this commander, as all you need to do is stack up 8 or more instant and sorcery cards in your graveyards. So, I recommend playing low casting cost spells such as Brainstorm or Opt, which are both amazing cards in the format anyway, so you can fully utilize this commander. Octavia has great protection with that massive Ward 8, and its Magecraft ability is what makes it so fun. You can very quickly create humongous creatures with its ability, and let's not forget, you can pump up enemy creatures as well, not just our own, which can lead to some spicy combat shenanigans. Pretty cool, right? You can buy this commander for around $1.80. Number 2, Sanquan, Lord of Ru. A legendary human soldier creature that costs 2 blue and 4 generic mana to cast. It has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Creatures you control have horsemanship. They can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. I love this commander. The horsemanship ability is just so wacky and humorous. Sanquan is definitely a unique commander. He is also a very powerful commander, as literally 99% of the time your creatures are going to be able to attack and not be able to be blocked by your opponents. This is because you hardly ever see creatures with horsemanship. It's an archaic ability, you don't see it. So the chances of your opponent having a horsemanship creature is very small, meaning they can't block you. Sanquan lets you be aggressive in blue, and that alone is pretty wild and fun. Also, if you throw in some infect creatures, think of the poison counters you can very quickly stack up with Sanquan as your commander. An overall legendary commander indeed, and you can buy this commander for around $7. Number 3, Minn, Riley Illusionist. A legendary gnome wizard that costs 2 blue and 1 colorless mana to cast. It has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with this creature gets +1/+0 for each other illusion you control. Whenever an illusion you control dies, you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to that creature's power from your hand onto the battlefield. Minn is excellent. You can build her multiple ways, and she even offers a home for the illusion tribe. So if you are an illusion lover, look no further. She's very easy to cast, only costing 3 total mana, meaning she can enter the battlefield early and start the snowball rolling. Minn's ability, which states whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with this creature gets +1/+0 for each other illusion you control, grows progressively better as the game goes on, as the illusion will be getting larger and larger. Her second ability that states whenever an illusion you control dies, you may put a permanent card of mana value less than or equal to that creature's power from your hand onto the battlefield, offers wonderful utility and can even help you sneak something massive into play to win the game with. A super fun commander to play and to build around with as well, and you can buy this commander for around $7. Number 4, Grazilaxx, Illithid Scholar. a legendary horror creature that costs 2 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. It has 3 power and 2 toughness and says the following. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay, Grazilaxx. What a great name. That's an awesome name. Anyway, yeah, Grazilaxx is an interesting commander because of its unique abilities. It can offer some interesting evasion and control, as you can bounce back creatures that block. You can also use this effect to take advantage of creatures with very good or handy enter the battlefield abilities. Grazilaxx also offers superb card draw, and card draw is always a fun and powerful mechanic in Commander. So if you've always wanted to pilot an Illithid straight out of the Baldur's Gate, then look no further. Grazilaxx is the Illithid for you. And you can buy this commander for around $1.30. Number 5. Charix, the Raging Isle. A legendary Leviathan crab that costs 2 blue and 2 generic mana to cast. It has 0 power but a whopping 17 toughness and says the following. Spells your opponents cast that target Charix, the Raging Isle, cost 2 generic mana more to cast. For 3 generic mana, Charix gets plus X, minus X until the end of the turn, where X is the number of islands you control. Okay, Charix is an interesting crab as it only costs us 4 total mana, but boasts huge stats. I mean, 17 toughness is mad. And the fact that you can very easily boost its power up based on how many islands you have is very effective at making this crab attack and deal great commander damage. Just be careful you don't reduce it, you don't increase it too high because you end up reducing your toughness as well, and you don't want your toughness hitting 0. But chances of having 17 islands is, well, very slim. Charix also offers great protection as opponent spells cost 2 extra mana to target it. So if you're looking for a somewhat interesting Voltron commander, Charix is the crab for you. And you can buy this commander for around $1.50. Number 6. Braids, Conjurer Adept. A legendary human wizard creature that costs 2 blue and 2 generic mana to cast. She has 2 power and 2 toughness and says the following. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player may put an artifact, creature, or land card from their hand onto the battlefield. I really like this commander. It offers a very wacky approach to the format. It's a known fact that whenever people can cast things for free, they will be having fun. Braids offers an insane ability that will make games go from casual to crazy. It literally flips them upside down. When she is out, the spice comes alongside her. Players will be dropping huge bombs for free, and this leads to some really unique and crazy games. Your opponents will love you for playing this, unless they are running a deck filled of low converted mana cost spells, which aren't really utilized that well with Braids' ability. You want big splashy stuff, yeah? So you can cast them for free with Braids out on the battlefield. You can buy this commander for around 70 cents. Number 7. Cami of the Crescent Moon. A legendary spirit creature that costs 2 blue mana to cast. It has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Okay, let's start with highlighting that Cami only costs us 2 total mana to cast, making it incredibly easy to cast. This is always a bonus for any commander you may want to pick up and play. Cami is an interesting commander because I wouldn't say there is one specific way of building it. It can be built in so many different directions, whether you like the idea of group hug, or playing a certain creature tribe such as mono blue sea monsters, or you could even build a deck filled with spells that whenever you draw a card, something happens. These are all just a few ways you could run and build this deck, and I think that's what makes this commander so much fun. When you can really sit down and pick up and choose how you want a deck to be built and how it's going to run, and no one is really going to say anything to you. Cami allows healthy and fun deck building, and that's always great for the format. It's a pretty awesome commander overall, definitely worth picking one up, and you can buy this commander for around $3.50. Number 8, the final card on my list. Tetsuko, Umezawa, Fugitive. A legendary human rogue creature that costs 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. It has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Tetsuko offers a unique experience as this commander allows you to build a deck full of little creatures with 1 or less power to create an army of fearless and blockable creatures to eat away at your opponent's life totals chunk by chunk. or bit by bit if they're very small, of course. So yeah, for sure, there are many other ways you can abuse this unique trigger, such as running creatures that have nice effects that pop when dealing combat damage, or perhaps even running the beloved, or sorry, the hated infect mechanic. Personally, I love infect, but hey, that's me. Tetsuko allows us to create threats early on and establish a wide board presence incredibly fast. You can buy this commander for around 35 cents, making it mega budget friendly, and if you don't want it as a commander, it can do wonders in many other commander decks in the 99. So yeah, pick one up, it's worth it, honestly, this card's awesome. Alrighty, we've arrived at the end of my list. What did you think of the commanders listed in the video? Have you tried any of them before? Is there one here you'd like to play? Let me know in the comment section below. I adore reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please check out the 2 videos that should pop up on the screen now, or perhaps a little bit early on. They should be on the screen here anyway. Please, could you drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel? And don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Remember to check out Paramount Designs, their playmats are glorious. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.